Good morning, it's Heidi's favorite day. It is hump day today. We are going to be trying to implement the hump day holla, H-O-L-L-A. We are going to try and contact someone to have a little chit chat with us. I need to do an inhale, exhale. I was just running down the hallway there, so. Good morning, beautiful co-host and friend.
Yes, good morning. Wow, my mic is not working?
Her mic is not working, but I'm not as funny as Heidi. Heidi's mic must work.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm good now?
Thank God.
Okay. Can you hear me in the back?
Can you hear me now?
In the back. What did you do last night?
Damn it, she beat me to the punch. You know what? I did not much of anything. My oldest son loves to cook. He's 19 almost, Connor, and I don't know if he's even mine. He's perfect. You know what I mean? Like, I look at him and I think, what the hell? I deserve that kid. Anyway, he made some dinner. He made some nice fried potatoes in the oven, or he made them potato chips in the oven. And
ooh.
He did, and he made some chicken. He made some salmon for me the other day and put it with lemon on it. This kid's got it going on. He's great.
That's awesome.
So wow. I just ate the food that my son made, and I read a book. That was it.
You read a book? What book are you reading?
Exciting lifestyle. I'm reading Great Gatsby for maybe the 2900th time.
Okay.
What would you do?
Well, you know what? I didn't really do that much, but that at the same, not that much that anybody would really find that interesting.
Oh, well, I just told you a very boring.
I was encouraged by the sun, and I thought, wow, I bet you it's warmer out there. I'm going to do my walk.
Good.
Well, I couldn't feel my face.
Good.
After about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So you get through that, and then I got home, and the usual shuffle, made supper, and did, the exercises, and then went to bed actually nice and early. I was really impressed, but then had to get up a half an hour later to go out and put the cover on myself.
Oh, Heidi! I'm gonna have to give you a little alarm.
I know, right? Well, and Emma, my 6-year-old, said to me, she said, "Mommy, I'm gonna have to start reminding you."
I love it,
because then because you go out and then you get cold and then you can't sleep, and so she knows. She knows. So
bless Emma's little heart. And of course, you had your Sophie's birthday on the weekend. How did that go? We didn't even talk about that yesterday.
It was good. I mean, COVID, right? So there really wasn't a lot that we could do. She does she's never been big on actual cake, right? So she's always had to have the ice cream cake. So, you scrape together the tiny loan from the bank that it's going to take to actually afford.
Did you go to the Dairy Queen
ice cream cake?
Right? What is it?
But yeah, it was fun, and we get through the day to day, and on that note, I just want to kind of start this off just to kind of remind everybody, because I find a lot of my friends and my family will say to me, I didn't do anything today, or I'm really tired today, or I can't seem to get it together. I just want to take a moment for everybody to pause and remember that right now is a very specific time. We're living through an event that has historical significance. This is a pandemic, and it's affecting the globe. And the reality is, you are getting through your days, and you're also surviving. And you're keeping well. And just to stay on top of the minutiae that make up our day-to-day lives, I think is important. So I don't really find that anybody's giving themselves enough credit. They're gonna read about this one day. So keep going, keep on keeping on, everybody.
Well, I appreciate that, and I've got a lot going on, and you know what? Heidi's calmed me down this morning. She's like, "Hey, dude, we got this," and that's usually me saying that to people. So it was kind of nice. Yeah, to hear that. So thank you for that. Now, I guess we should hit some news, because Mike's like, it's 8:06. Stop talking. Do news. So, okay, what are we doing?
Heidi, cram your motivational crap.
Jeez, sorry to start your day on a positive note.
Okay, well, sorry. Let's get to some news then.
Okay.
So East Algoma, Ontario Provincial Police are asking for assistance in regard to a robbery that occurred at a gas bar on Hillside Drive South in Elliott Lake.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this took place on Valentine's Day at approximately 7 p.m. Police were called to the gas bar regarding a robbery that had just occurred. Apparently, some somebody entered the building. They approached the employee. A handgun was brandished. Ooh. And an entire cash box was stolen. So no injuries, though, fortunately, and the suspect departed on foot. So the suspect looked to be male, wearing a black toque, a checkered black and white bandana covering up his face to his eyes, black vest with gold yellow letters stitched on the top left breast side pocket, black and white plaid long sleeve shirt underneath the vest, wow. Black pants, black gloves. Wow, like really coordinated.
Whoever gave this testament to their, what do you call it? You know, when they're explaining the situation to the police, really, they did a very good job.
Their description, like, wow, that's, wow, does this person even stand a chance? And they've even deployed the canine unit. So,
okay.
And this person of interest was captured on video. So.
Okay, thank you. Well, on February the 13th, officers with patrol services charged 26-year-old Lucas St. Pierre with assault causing bodily harm. It's alleged that around 8 a.m. a staff member in a business in the 300 block of Bay Street went to speak to a client about a noise complaint. Oh. And at this time, it was alleged the accused began assaulting the victim by striking him multiple times. Don't know if it was a weapon or his fist, but either way. The victim sustained non-life-threatening injuries and was later transported to hospital. Okay. Officers responded at 8:12, located the accused, and he was arrested. Subsequent search of the area found the accused to be in possession of approximately, 48 grams of funky mushrooms. Over to you, Heidi.
Okay, so on February 12th, which was Friday, February 12th, officers with patrol services did charge a 17-year-old boy as well as an 18-year-old boy with assault with a weapon. And this is relating back to something that took place in July of 2019. The victim was driving in the area of Albert Street West and James Street when he had to avoid the two accused, as it's alleged they were walking in the road area. Upon exiting the vehicle, the victim and the two accused were involved in an altercation, and the victim was stabbed. So the two accused fled the area, and the victim was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. So the two accused were located February 12, 2021, and arrested. So a little bit of time went by before they actually apprehended the accused. So both charged with assault with a weapon, and one boy is also charged with breach of recognizance, scheduled to appear in court on March 23rd.
Well, we're a barrel of laughs this morning, aren't we?
Well, it's a good thing I got some motivational stuff in there because,
Thanks for stopping that, Mike, and making us get to this.
That's right, Oh my gosh, how to squish a vibe in 5 words or less.
Okay, well, listen. Passenger road test to restart as regions reopen. Excuse me, I've got a tickle in my throat. I'm going to take a sip of this, and you want to just cover me off for a second. Just say something fantastic.
Say something fantastic? Well, back to the motivation. No, just kidding. I did notice, again, lighter and lighter every day that I come out, not living under the cloak of darkness anymore.
And neither is my throat, so I'm ready to move on.
Okay. Back to you.
We are so good together. The Ontario government is safely restarting in-vehicle passenger road tests on Tuesday. I don't know when your daughter starts to drive how safe in-passenger road tests are going to be. My son wasn't so much. So obviously we had to put all that stuff on hold with COVID-19. There was restrictions. I've still got this tickle going on. They were also saying to go get your driver's license and everything at that one point. You didn't need to go and do your stickers. You would have to pay for your 2020 stickers in 2021. But your road tests are starting again. So if you're 16, get on out there and get your parents' car and learn how to drive. So you can, go to the grocery store for them. So that's great that things like that are starting to reopen.
We did have somebody from now this is not part of our regular birthday shout out, but this deserved attention all by itself as a news item because we have a local resident who just turned 105. So Sue Burns from the FJ Davy home reached out to Sue online to share this amazing news. Margaret Nicholson, I don't know if we have it, there she is. Margaret Nicholson celebrating her 105th birthday. And it is said that she has a smile that lights up the room. She certainly seems lovely and bright to me looking at her. So it just really kind of was a really uplifting moment for all of our staff, put a smile on all of our face. So thank you for sending that our way, Sue.
That's amazing. I mean,
one more. Wow.
Okay, well, we'll do one more story. Let's talk about the Northern Ontario First Nation mass vaccination effort is well underway. Organizers did an accelerated rollout to meet the needs of the regions a little bit under Thunder Bay. It's where they're starting very remote rural First Nation communities. More than 2,800 people have been vaccinated in Ontario, Northern Ontario's First Nation communities. It's an effort spearheaded by the bands, and you know, they did a really great job to make sure that all those vaccinations were up there. There are a lot of elders up there that we need to take care of, and I'm very proud to be able to communicate that, and we're going to be working our way down here in Sault Ste. Marie, and Sue, look out. Now, Craig has decided he's feeling much better today. There he is. Are you feeling? We missed you, Craigers.
Under the weather.
We missed Craigers. Although Tristan did a great job yesterday.
Really good news. Yeah, I heard Tristan did a good job.
Oh, tell us your good news, because Heidi and I are filled with.
Well, the good news is the temperatures are getting warmer this week. Yes. So that's not bad. The bad news is we have some snow squalls to worry about today, and we have about 3 shots of other snowstorms coming, say, by the end of next weekend.
Say what?
But today's not looking all that bad. Temperatures around -7. We'll take a look outside. See? Okay, there's a lot of clouds.
And we identified what we were looking at yesterday.
Yes, I identified.
Naming buildings. Yeah,
I just said buildings. Heidi actually named them.
Yeah, I got the lottery. I got the Elgin. That's the Elgin Tower. Yeah, we got the
bell tower in the back. Yeah. Beautiful downtown shot. Courtesy of our friend Carmen at
facing west.
I knew that part.
But we will take a look at your forecast for the next 3 days coming up.
We are at war with a virus, and healthcare troops and first responders are on the front line fighting it every day. Let's join the fight by staying home. Staying home is not a retreat. It's the most brave and aggressive weapon we have against this enemy. Because when we do stay at home, we help prevent overwhelming our hospitals while buying time for our scientists to find the vaccine. And that is how we beat it.
Drop by one of our 3 Sault Ste. Marie locations. You do life, we do taxes.
The COVID-19 pandemic in Canada is serious. We must continue to practice all public health measures. Follow local guidelines for gatherings, maintain physical distancing, wash your hands, wear a mask, and download the COVID Alert app. If you have symptoms, even mild ones, stay home. Protect yourself and others. We've come too far to stop now.
A message from the Government of Canada.
Let's see. So, kidney is These are my grandpa's kidney stones. They're very precious. Kidney is a bone in your back that helps you turn. I don't know, to be honest.
They don't know kidneys are vital, do you? Get the facts at kidney.ca.
Welcome back to Heidi and Colette and the other square that was, well, actually, you know what that other square represents? That represents the person that we're going to call shortly. That's what that represents. What do you think? I just made that up off the cuff. I don't know.
I just thought it was Craig's box of isolation.
My throat feels better. I apologize for coughing in the microphone.
That's okay. We got some Facebook shout-outs that want to help you with that.
Thanks, guys.
Giselle is saying good morning. That was before you started coughing. Nicole, good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Jackie, good morning. Thank you for watching, Jackie. I love Jackie.
I was going to say, there's got to be a story behind Jackie.
Jackie's just one of those people, like just to say her name is to, like when you say Jackie, it's impossible not to smile. So good morning, Jackie. Thank you for watching.
Hi, Jackie.
Dan Gray, morning all.
Hi, Daniel.
Kim, good morning, ladies. 3 exclamation points.
Boom, boom, boom.
Kim is celebrating a birthday in her household, and we're going to get to that in a moment. Nicole, excellent perspective about getting through the... Oh, thank you. See, Mike?
Your motivation.
We're supposed to be allowed to do motivation. People really connect to that. Thanks, Nicole, for your feedback.
It is true. You did help me this morning, and I'm thanking you for that, and I'm glad you helped someone else.
So. Oh, good. Yes. Yeah. I'm a helper. Bradley, good morning. Good morning, Bradley, with a big smile, little emoji there. Carrie Lynn. Good morning, ladies, and somebody please give her a lozenge. And Mark seconds that. Ricola. Oh, and he even has a picture of a little lozenge for you. Jim, our sketch artist. We gotta get that sketch up. Damn it. Buckley's, yummy for the tummy.
Ooh.
Kind of problematic for the tongue, but that's, that's another story.
Have you ever taken a shot of Buckley's and you're hitting it, you're like, oh, this is going to be working. Like, no, there is something seriously wrong with this. And it's like, you just got to get it down.
So we do have a couple of birthdays that we're noting today. I'm just, which one should we go with first?
I don't know. We can do a little dance.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
So this lovely, lovely girl celebrated a birthday on Valentine's Day. And her name is Valen.
Oh.
And she is a mother of 3 beautiful children, a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 6-year-old. Mm-hmm. She wanted, her lovely Aunt Debbie wanted to send her a happy belated birthday and to indicate, Valen, that she loves you a lot, a whole lot.
That is a beautiful name for a Valentine.
Yeah, well, that's how she described it to me, right? Yeah. So that I would pronounce it properly. She'd like Valentine without the time because it's Valyne. So I would have been inclined to say Valine or Valine. Make it European.
I was just gonna say.
Valine? No, but no, it's Valen, and what a beautiful, beautiful
super
name.
Pretty.
So
wow.
Happy belated birthday, Valen, from your Aunt Debbie and from us as well. And then we have another birthday. This dolly is Hannah.
Angel.
Hannah is turning 23 today, and Hannah is a special, particular friend of mine.
Okay.
And Hannah is awesome in many different ways. There she is, more present tense. Nice. I believe that might be Chippewa Falls-ish. I know they tend to do some walking, and that was back in the fall. They went to look at some leaves. Hannah is employed at Grocer for Good. I don't know, do you know Grocer for Good?
I have no idea.
Grocer for Good, they are at 133 Gore Street. You might have seen, it's a little grocery store, and they provide employment opportunities for persons with an autism spectrum disorder or any other intellectual disability, which has caused somebody to be chronically unemployed or locked out of the labor market.
Wow, that's
so
awesome.
Anyone can shop there. They always have a really broad selection of grocery items, from soup to nuts to locally sourced produce. So, go and pop into Grocer for Good. Hannah might be working. I don't know if she is in fact working. Today is her birthday.
Well, I hope she has a day off for her birthday.
Yeah, you would think.
What a special career thing to do.
Yeah, no, it's a really great initiative that was started locally by Lisa Vizzo Allen, actually, who is a counselor for our community. So happy birthday, Hannah.
Happy birthday, Hannah.
I'll get you.
She's a palindrome. Hannah. Her name is Hannah, spelled both ways, backwards and forwards. It's a palindrome.
Well, there you go.
You learned. In the category of useless information, you can file that one for later.
You must have gone to university.
I know a thing or two, honey.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And it's Debbie also, the lady who gave us the first birthday, did send us a number of pictures, and we'll get to that at some point. I don't know if we're doing it now.
We can do
so
it
we'll
at
get
the
to
end,
those at the
apparently.
end because Debbie, as well as just being an attentive aunt and mother, we shouted out to her daughter a week or so ago, 10 days. She's a very, very naturally gifted photographer, so.
Awesome. Oh, the ones that she took in her backyard, or with the skating and that one?
No, that was a different Debbie.
Well, that's also another good photographer.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say last names. Sepala?
You know a lot of people. I know.
Well, and her, when I see her photos, she just pops them up onto Facebook, and they always stop me. They're just like breathtaking. Okay, 6 minutes
Oh my
left.
God, our days just go too quickly. Okay, I guess we're going to Craig first, but then we're going to come straight back with some news and that phone call. Come on, Craig, what do we got?
Thank you very much. Well, we had a little bit of snow last night from a lake effect snow squall. Well, not really a snow squall, but just lake effect showers. Those will remain in the forecast all day today, maybe in tonight, but we're not going to see steady snow. It's going to be very localized with these streams. Temperature is not bad. We're on the rebound at -7. And again, we could see lake effect snow showers all day, but nothing really substantial at this point. We'll take a look at the daytime highs today. And again, we're all under a rebound of temperatures. -7 here in the Sioux, -6 in Mackinac, -8 in Sudbury. Who's the cold spot? -11 in Timmins and Thunder Bay. So temperatures are very well on the way up for the rest of the week. We'll take a look at the radar. This is what the threat is. We just have a little bit of activity right now. It's to the north. It could slide down into the city later on this morning and then back up and then back down later on tonight. So again, we're only seeing maybe 2 to 4 centimeters max out of that. If we look at the satellite shot, there is another system brewing, just like the one on the weekend that hit Texas and into the eastern seaboard. Another one, just like it, is developing right now. It's going to miss us, but it could hit southern Ontario and again, the eastern seaboard again. We're going to be in the clear. We don't really have a lot of systems coming our way, but we do have 3 chances of potential snowstorms from now till next weekend. So we'll keep an eye on that. This is your forecast for the next 3 days. For tomorrow, a mixed sun and cloud temperatures, again seasonal finally at -5 holding steady for Friday, a little bit of cloud. And then we have a little bit of sun and cloud for Saturday, -5. No major weather makers in our neck of the woods, except for those 3 systems I'm going to tell you about at 5 o'clock. And I'll have your 7-day forecast coming up at the end of the show. Colette and Heidi are back in just a moment with more of First Local.
When I found out I had cancer, it was the hardest day of my life. But life is bigger than cancer.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local Mornings with Colette and Heidi. Today is Wednesday, February the 17th. I was just saying, you know, like Colette's come in and she's got this outfit on and I'm like, wow, you know, it's just kind of making me think of something, you know. I mean, she used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible.
She's so fine. No way. Robert Palmer. Google that video. I know. I've got the bun, the red lipstick, but yeah, I've had that comment said to me before. And they're like, you go to an 80s party? I'm like, no, dude, I'm going to work. Okay. So, there's something wrong with the 80s. Okay, we are ready for...
the holler.
Hump Day Holla. Can you do that with me?
What?
Hump Day Holla. Okay, so
I ain't no holla back girl.
we are going to play it safe this morning and contact Stony Creek, Ontario this morning, and we are going to have to do it this way because I didn't get it set up in time before the show started. So we are calling a viewer who's been watching since the get-go, and yes, and there it is. This is Brian Linden, and this is my daddy. Good morning, daddy. make sure you are up and watching the show for Hump Day Holler. Where's Mom? Where's Mom?
Right there.
Now, did you make her? My dad makes my mom her drink and tea and brings it to her every morning. And he's an awesome husband. So, you know, it's very difficult to find a man like that. And my mom, the queen, deserves it. So where's my mom? Say hello.
Hi, morning.
What do you have to say this morning on Hump Day Holler? Have you something intelligent and wonderful to say?
That was quite a shock. That's quite a shock this morning.
Well, a shock. We gave you a week's notice. You should have been ready.
Yeah. Still haven't brushed my hair.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you have a great day. And everybody, this is Brian and Alexis Linden from Stony Creek, Ontario, who are stuck in a really bad area of that pandemic. So, bye. Gotta go.
Bye.
Hello.
Bye.
Hello, goodbye.
Okay, he got easy this week. We started with my parents so we can get mad. So, but hey, you could be next week. Maybe, I'm thinking we throw it to Craig right now for the weather. I know we have a million stories still to read, but
Here I am.
I apologize. There you are. Maybe we'll call you next week, Craig. I'm just kidding.
You have my number?
Oh, yes, I do.
Speaking of numbers, let's take a look at the 7-day forecast and see what our numbers look like for the rest of the week. As you can see, temperatures are building up until next week, where we could see temperatures about +2, +3 by the, say, Monday, Tuesday of next week. But again, we do have some systems to worry about. I'll tell you all about that at our 5 o'clock show.
Awesome sauce. Thanks and welcome back. And we do have a lot of stories. There are so many posted at StuOnline.com. Arrests were made after police pursued in Garden River, and there's a lot of cases linked to North Bay apartment with the COVID-19 variant that's on there. And yesterday was a very busy news day. How about yourself? You know, please send us out with some motivational words.
You know what? I think that we couldn't end on a better note than with some of those natural, scenic pictures of what we have locally. Again,
where's that? That's
taken
beautiful.
by my friend. She said a lot of them are just taken around Batchewana and Wawa. You know, they're some of her family members. Again, This is my friend Debbie, and you know, she says, "Well, I've always wanted to take a photography course." I'm like, "What? You are amazing. Like, look at these shots."
Absolutely.
Like, honest to goodness, I mean, when I see her pictures on Facebook, they literally stop me for a minute.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like you're right there. So.
Speaking of beautiful photos, Dan Gray, keep it up, buddy. He's always out there, and he's with the firefighters and all those first responders. And he has compiled some beautiful pictures as well. So much talent and our local heroes, and there's more on there. That's all she wrote, folks. Thanks, Heidi.
Thank you.
It was a great morning.